Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy and happy free-to-play day. We've got the new Grux skin, the Ruby Scarab, which might be the best skin in the game, and new visuals. The game looks beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, this looks absolutely stunning. And yeah, we're gonna talk about every decision I'm making. I'm gonna kind of do like an intro to jungle for any new players, but also looking to show this off. So right now we are starting the game off, and then we're just gonna do every decision. Like I said, I'm hoping this will be some nice information for new players, and we are kiting the camp around, starting to pull it out of range now. You can see that bottom bar there. That means that the camp's got a little bit of time, and when the arrow lights up red, it means you can use the hunt on it. Now the hunt does 500 damage. After 40 monster kills in the jungle, it will be upgraded to wild hunt. So you can see on the left side of my screen right now it says hunt. That means that it has just one, and you're gonna see here in a second when I kill these, see how now it's 5, now it's 6. So now I'm at hunt times 6. When you get that to hunt times 40, your 500 damage hunt goes to 1,000 damage. So like I said, we're just doing a full clear. We're not going to do anything too crazy this game. I kind of want to show off the potency and the viability of just full clearing. I think it's really important. Okay, watch the triangle's red. That means I can hunt it. So Ken, keep that in mind. Nice double kill out of the duo lane. So I know that the duo lane is not going to need me this game, to be completely honest. For the sake of simplicity, I'm just taking every one of my single abilities that I have. So I started with my right click, then my E, then my Q, and we're just going to do full combo rotations, or like full ability rotations, and we're going to keep kiting. So again, you kite to kind of walk around with Chimera and Grux. For any brand new junglers, Chimera and Grux, they have a lot of self-healing in jungle. They don't really need that kind of help, so you don't really have to kite nearly as much with them. You just need to kind of get there. Dude, the visuals look amazing. I love this. The game doesn't look so bland. It looks much more alive. I feel like I'm hearing the birds, I'm hearing the chirps, everything's just kind of pulling itself together. So I am still kiting it, but the more important thing when it comes to kiting the camps is kiting it toward the next camp, but trying to like learn the timing of it. I think that that's important. We're gonna smite this one when it comes off cooldown. Probably not that necessary, but it's all good. All right, we're doing a full clear. Again, this is a very viable, simple, not hard to think about strategy in the jungle. We full clear, we grab our ability, we have 850 to spend. I'm gonna be doing Basilisk into Bonesaw, and we're just gonna buy. We're gonna buy. All right, we're going to buy a couple of items. It would be idealistic if I could afford the Ruthless Broadsword, but I can't, not just yet. And so we're going to just buy some items, and we're going to get right back out on the field. And keep in mind the river minion bugs, the river farm, the river camp, the river buff, those spawn at every odd minute. So you have to keep that in mind. I'm going to look for a little bit of dewarding right here. So we're using our sentry. This is one of the two options you have under the vision tab. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deward this. They see me, but my camp's back up. I'm just looking to help with dewarding, right? So I'm going to deward. I'm going to go right back to farming. It does look like the enemy jungler. No, it was the enemy offlaner that I got to kill. No big deal. No big deal at all. We can make sure we use that tab screen to kind of keep track of the enemy jungler's farm, keep track of their hunt to see if they have the wild hunt, but we're just going for it. Like I said, very simple jungle strategy. I'm just doing full clears. I don't really need to show up to lane. I've helped them with a little bit of vision control, so we're just kind of full clearing for the time being. I'm not going to really talk about my build too much in this game, because I think builds is like kind of a more in-depth topic. You know, if you're brand new, I'm just trying to show you how to play the role. Again, kiting the camps out. We have this little space. We're coming up on an odd minute. I'm going to sentry to see if there's any wards here. We're on an odd minute coming up, so I know that this is going to be coming up, and I might even look to gank this Iggy. So I'm going to kind of try to put some pressure on the Iggy if I can. Okay, so Iggy, he's just going to jump away from me most likely. Actually, he kind of steps into me. Oh, not great. I'm going to flash out of here. Not great. Okay, I tried to pull him with me. Not great. The Fang Mao happened to be there. We didn't have much pressure, but again, my offlaner's doing really great. And now my decision-making, simply put, is just I'm going to go right back into my jungle and find the nearest camp. So that's kind of what I was looking for. Unfortunately, I didn't get the actual river bug, but you can see the intent to try to go for it. Like I said, my AD carry is doing great this game, so we are just farming. They don't really need me. I've made a slight appearance in the mid lane, but didn't really go as planned. And now I'm just farming, getting closer to my item. I might even potentially go for some form of a gank here if it appears. Don't force ganks. This is a really important point. You can, but you just run the risk of falling behind. So keep that in mind. Keep something like that in mind. We're actually going to sentry here to see if the laner knows that I'm here. See, I'm standing on a ward, so the laner knows exactly where I am. What I'm going to do is take that as an opportunity to back, and I'm going to go straight onto my red side. All right. buy some items. I don't have enough to afford the Violet Brooch, so we just buy another Vitality Bead, which is in the build path regardless. You just need to build all of these items to go to the highest, right? There is an efficient way to build. Sometimes you can and can't do those. Just keep that in mind. All right, using our abilities to put them on cooldown. I may look for some form of a gank. As I'm getting closer to my level 6, that's whenever I personally like to start stepping on the gas. Again, trying to kite the camps a little bit more. Use my hunt there. Don't know that I have an opportunity to get in here, but I kind of want to try. It looks like my teammates are in a really aggressive forward position, so I think we catch the steal here regardless. Well done, well done. Well done, well done. We got a good job. We could go for a Fangtooth here. I'm going to show up. We could go for a Fangtooth here. So now this is an important point about creating opportunities or finding opportunities. So we got the kill, so we know that the steal's not here, at least for a little bit. That creates a little window of time where we have an opportunity to go for this. Now, we know that my hunt is at hunt times 31, so it does 500 damage. So I'm watching the health bar, and I'm anticipating the damage. So as I know it's getting close to 500, right there. Okay, he sniped it. It spiked a little bit faster than I was expecting. If you're on voice comms with someone, that's definitely a little bit more easier to coordinate. And we're going to go right back into farming. So keep that in mind. I'm going to try to work toward my wild hunt, which I'll have very soon. And then as I get my wild hunt, I could potentially look for a mini prime. But I also am sitting on some gold that I would like to potentially buy something with. I'm going to try to actually push this to that 1100 point. So 1100 point for the Basilisk. We're going to look to finish this, this item if we can. Just kind of chilling, taking our time, farming up. Nice and simple game, right? Again, my carry is doing great. He's got 4 kills, so I don't really have to worry. This game is just like nice and smooth for us. If, you know, if there were some kills on the enemy side, I'd have to be a little bit more attentive to that. But for the time being, I don't really need to. So we'll work towards this 1100 gold point. And we might even look for a mini prime, because after this camp, after 1 kill of this camp, I'm going to have that wild hunt. So again, keep that in mind. Now I have the wild hunt. I can press tab. I can see that the enemy jungler also has wild hunt. So it's just good information to be thinking about, right? So again, I know that their jungler has wild hunt. I know that I have wild hunt. It's all good. Okay, their jungler is actually down right now. And that's important because that means that I have a window where I can go for mini prime uncontested. Now I'm going to actually do something that I think you might be surprised by. For anybody that's new, I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. So let me kill this blue buff. I'm going to use this to jump over the wall, and I'm going to pop my ultimate. Now, my ultimate's an 80-second cooldown. Most likely, I'm not going to need it, right? Now, avoid the fire trail. Step out of that fire trail. It's purple fire, but it's still fire nonetheless. He does the knockback. You can step away from the knockback, and I'm just working my way down. So I'm kind of gambling on the fact that I might not need my... Again, step out of the fire trail. I'm going to miss the step back on that. That I'm not going to need my ultimate in this engagement, but that's what I'm banking on. All right, so we get that. We're going to go on ahead and go back into my jungle. We're going to get this last camp just to put it on cooldown, and then we are going to get out of here because I have my crest is now farmed. I have my full item. This is a really big spike. So understand power spikes and when you get them, what you're sitting on. Keep in mind that if I just keep farming, I might run into a fight where I don't have these upcoming items. So I'm going to get a Basilisk. I'm going to get my Ice-Scorn Talons. So first and foremost, Ice-Scorn Talons. We're going to go Basilisk, and then we're going to get a sword for our next item. Is going to be the Bone Saw. So again, now I'm back out on field. I have a mini prime. If I hold that control key, I don't know what the key is on controller. I'm sorry. I can see that 140 seconds on mini prime buff. I'm gonna look to be aggressive in mid here. I think I'm gonna try to see if I can make something happen in the mid. So let's jump over here. I'm gonna start a sentry. That was almost us. Okay, so they know I'm here. I do have a flash, which is really good engage. We got a nice pick there. I don't know if he knows I'm here. I'm going to wait and see if I can catch him. See if he's interested at all. And I could potentially just run into the duo lane as well. I'm going to run over to the duo lane, see if I can help out against the steal. She got a nice stun on him. We're going to go in on him. We're going to use our ultimate. Pop the ultimate on him. Okay, we get him down. We're going to shove this wave in. The mini prime, if you're not familiar, makes it to where your minions are empowered. So I'm going to just shove this. So you can see how my minions are glowing purple. That means they are empowered. They have more health. All right, so we're going to look to push this in a bit. I do have my flash, so if the Fang Mouse shows up, I can leave. He's grabbing my red buff, which is great. So I am just going to get this and get out of here. You know? I'm going to get this out of here. All right. We'll farm this last wave really quickly. And now we're pretty strong. We do have a Fangtooth coming up in a bit. So what I'll probably do is either go buy or I could look for an invade here. Okay, so this camp is here. I'm feeling very strong. I think we are going to just go ahead and try to see if we can grab this. Now, I do have 2 smites. Keep in mind, I can use one here because I know that that Fangtooth is coming back up, but I'll still have one in the pocket because you do get two Fangtooths. So we're going to go ahead and buy here, and we're going to go right back out on field, and we're going to see if we can get to that mini prime. We're going to buy a couple Vitality Beads. So that's what we're looking for. We're going to go to, or not the mini prime, the Fangtooth. So we used up a good majority of that Fangtooth, which is nice. Looks like my teammates are doing well this game. I'm 117 farm to 93, so I know that our farm game is going well. And I have a little bit of time to get a camp, and then we're just going to go straight over to that Fangtooth. Maybe, because we did just lose our Wraith. We'll see. But I have all of my cooldowns up, which is great. I have a lot of cooldowns up. I do now. Now, here's the thing. The Kira is low health, so I know this is coming up in 3 seconds. I think I'm just going to start it. The Kira is low health. I can just do this myself. I can just do this myself. Now, the Steel probably knows I'm doing it. Save my ultimate just in case the Fengmao jumps in. I can stun him. You see him kind of come in this direction. I'm going to ping it just to let him know that I'm doing it. Alright, he's going to try to steal it. I'm going to do my best, because he is going to jump in. Ah, I didn't get the stun off. Didn't get the stun off like I hoped. I'm hoping I can kill him, though. Okay, we'll trade a kill. We'll trade for a kill. Okay, we get his flash. I was hoping he would dash in just like he did. I was hoping I could stun him with my ult and then get the kill. So, unfortunately, that didn't happen. We're just going to farm up our 2 camp. It is what it is. It happens. But, yeah. Moving on. We'll be moving on. 1,200 gold. Got a little bit of my blue side is down, so I don't know if that was an invade or if that was just teammates. Either way, it's totally fine. And we might even look for a bit of a... If the Countess is going left lane, I'm probably going to shove mid. So I'm going to try to manage this wave by keeping it pushing. Either that or invade jungle, but I think I'm going to shove this wave. I think that that's my goal here. Alright. His wave push is crazy. Okay, so perfectly works out for me. Wraith shows up in the mid. And I'm just looking to farm. That's really all I'm looking to do. Not much I need to do this game. 1 second on this camp. I still have like a flash ultimate that I could use. I have strong engage. I'm not super healthy. I'm gonna catch this wave most likely.
Enemy tower under siege.
Ooh, she actually crapped on me. Damn. I was hoping I could just stall a little bit and not die there, but that's kind of on me. That's kind of on me. We give them a lot of push there. I should have just gone straight to the tower. I didn't think he was going to ult me. They might get that tower down. Maybe. That's not bad. That's not too terrible. I gave up a bit of unnecessary kills. What I'll probably do is wait the 50 gold, or really it's 70 gold, but I've got some time. I'm probably going to sit in base and wait for the 650 gold. We'll go from there. But we're doing pretty good. We're going to wait the 50 gold. We're going to wait the 50 gold. Just a little bit of time. Looking at the field, my red side's up. There's a mini prime up. I could probably work for my red and then go for mini prime. Ooh, we're probably going to lose. We're going to lose that right tower. There's not much we can do. All right, we get this, and then we're probably going to look to go rather tanky because we do not have the craziest front line this game. So we're probably going to go pretty tanky this game. I think we lose that tower. There's nothing I can do to stop that tower. All right, smite that down. We can go for a push here. I don't have my flash. Jumping on the Kira. that's not great. We get her though. Go for the Iggy. Good. Okay, I'm taking a bit of a beating here, so we're just gonna jump back into my camp. Nice, he gets the kill there. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, right back to farming, and then I gotta plan what my next little bit of build is gonna be. Definitely thinking an armor item. Haven't really decided what I want though. Physical armor item for sure. I'm not exactly sure what I want. Now I am low, so this is a bit risky, so I'm kind of pulling it away if I can. All right, let's see. What do we want this game? Maybe an Elefrost, something to do a little bit of damage, give me a little bit of armor, but also I kind of need to be really tanky, so I'm thinking a Stonewall, something that can get a little bit of like self-peel. So yeah, Stonewall's feeling like an appropriate armor item for me. Again, there is a mini prime up, so I could definitely go for the mini prime. I'm holding on to a smite. Got, you know, the Fang Mao is actually starting to farm his butt off. That's crazy. Starting to farm his butt off, so we're going to get a couple camps probably, and then we're going to go for that mini prime, because we have a lot of vision here as well. Level 11 for my ult upgrade is nice timing. Actually, we're just going to go straight for this. We're going to go straight for this. I'm even going to double smite it. Maybe. I'm planning a double smite, but I just realized that there's a Fang Tooth coming up too, so I should probably not. If I don't get contested here, I'll probably just use that. The one. Now we're really starting to rip through things with the build. Yeah. No contests. No contests, no contests. Alright, we do have a Fang Tooth coming up, so we're going to look to go over there for that. I don't have a flash. I don't know that I can do much here to get to the Iggy. If anything, we just push mid. I think we can push down this tower, maybe. Iggy's just so hard to push against. I can go for the Kira. Yeah, we're all over the Kira here. Nice. If I can help the Fang Mao, maybe. Got knocked up. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Don't know that there's much I can do here. Let's try to swing away, see what our Countess can do. Countess gets back in there. At least the junglers are down, so I don't have to worry too much. And Crunch is on his way, so we're gonna buy another set of armor. See how this fight goes till the Crunch gets there. Crunch might be able to do something here. The Iggy's out of mana. Countess is still there. Nice knock up. Yeah, I think they're gonna be able to kind of clean up and then we can refight. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm on my way. Dude, I'm loving the map visuals. It's a little dark and shadowy. I wish I could kind of tune up the brightness a little bit. Maybe I can, actually. Yeah, we're gonna go up about 11% on the brightness. Just to kind of clean it out a little bit more. And actually, I might even bring this down some, but it looks beautiful. I'm really liking the game now. The visuals. Yeah, this feels nice. Alright. We're gonna jump back in here for a bit of a refight. As we're working on this Stonewall. Stonewall's gonna be good. I'll probably pick up some form of a magic armor item next. Okay. We have Zarus here. Alright, we're gonna jump all over the Fang Mao is what we're looking for. Oh, I missed it. I turned and looked at him and then he jumps away. That's tragic. Tragic. He jumped away. We'll jump after him. Yeah, we can go prime. We can do prime off of that with 3 down. We go over there now. We can definitely do that. Bit annoying. I turned to try to kill him if I could, and then it got in range for the smite. So he's gotten a couple smites on me, which is really solid for him. We're going to jump over to prime if we can. Because, again, they have 3 down. If we can do prime here, that'd be huge. Especially if they get another pick. Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're actually going to double smite it again as well, since I didn't have a chance to use my smite. We can afford to do it. Dude, this Ruby Scarab skin is actually sick. It makes me want to play him. Alright, we'll use our ultimate just to speed this along. They have their Fang Mao up, so I'm trying to blow through this if we can. Oh, goodness. I got that one. I actually got that one. My goodness. Finally, I secure a smite. We did our best, dude. He smited it pretty low, too. It's, you know, you kind of just have to try to predict the damage, man. It's not always the easiest thing, especially non-coms. So, all right, we grab that. We can go on ahead and farm a little bit of our red side as our Wraith is pushing up the right lane, and then we'll probably push that right lane with him. We'll probably push that right lane with him. Actually, we'll go mid lane. We got a few in the right lane. I'm gonna go towards mid. I'm so close to my stone wall, but it's all good. We don't have it. We don't have it just yet. No other objectives other than pushing right now. That's what we're looking for. I don't want to push too far alone. You kind of want to create like a line across the map. So as my teammates are kind of coming out of spawn, getting more towards the center of the map, then I can look to push. So like right now, I don't even want to push this wave fully. Not just yet. It's going to push anyways, but I can buy a little bit of time for my teammates to kind of shove forward on their own lanes. I'm going to focus these turrets as best I can. Okay. We'll push this up. Our duo lanes, duo laning. Yeah, Wraith is pushing up. She can poke out those turrets. Could poke out the turrets. I can't poke out the turrets. Oh, dude, he's so annoying to push against. Iggy is so very annoying to push against. Nice, they got him. Now we just rip this down. Rip this down, we can pull these minions in, because it's faster clear. Keep them from damaging our minions. Now we are just shoving. Nice, you stopped his. Okay, Fang Mount takes down our crunch, but we still have a solid push here. We have a wave coming. We still have 74 seconds on orb. So we can work in on this push, and again, if I can clear these minions... We'll drop that just in case. Still 60 seconds. Still got a minute. And Orb does heal you slowly over time, so you have the luxury of kind of like backing up for a bit. They have really good wave clear, though, surprisingly. Now we're working on good items. Nice. With Fang Mao going down, that should help him secure that tower. And I'm going to keep pushing, of course, naturally. So we get... a little bit of push on this if we can, and they surrender. There you have it, friends. A little bit of simple, a little bit of showing off the new visuals, simple jungle tutorial. Drop a like on the video, subscribe for future Predecessor content, showing off the Ruby skin. I think it looks phenomenal. I think the visuals look phenomenal. Free to play is here. I'm going to try to jump back into creating some content for jungle. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As always, friends, be sure to be kind to one another. Tell someone you love them, and I'll see you on the next video.